Welcome to Towers of the Earth with me, David.
And Vladdy.
Yeah, where are we, Vladdy?
In Bouzov.
Well, actually, it's a castle, and as with most castles, it has a tower. So tickets can be bought at this little window here where it says Pokladna. Prices of the castle and tower are displayed here. How much are the tickets, Vladdy, for this?
I think from 230 to 260.
Yeah, actually it's a lovely castle. It has been used in lots of movies. The height of the tower is in fact 61 meters and the viewing gallery is at 45 meters. So that lookout section there is at 45 meters. At one point in history, the Teutonic Knights owned and lived in this castle. We're now continuing on the tour through here. It's
beautiful.
It's a beautiful castle. Yeah, look at those gargoyles there. I mean, they're really interesting. I love those. In fact, around the castle there was a moat, and it didn't contain water, but it contained bears. And these skins or hides are from the actual bears which used to roam in the moat around the castle. So now we've come to the inner courtyard of the castle, and this gives us a very good view of the tower from inside the courtyard. We're now starting the tour of the tower. So the first few steps in a spiral stone staircase. It's got a metal handrail at the side. We're actually feeling a bit dizzy now, because this seems to be going on for quite a long time. Right, now we have another part which is really narrow. It's just probably not much more than a half a metre wide. But it doesn't go up for far. So there are 164 steps to reach this chamber at the top, and thus the viewing gallery. There is the bed, obviously made for smaller people in those days, and the roof is wooden. Looks like it's got an opening there, and it's got a form of heating there, which is useful. Washing facilities there. Originally this was a shaft for transporting building materials up to the top of the structures, out onto the balcony.
Yeah, it's pretty, it's beautiful.
Yeah, is it?
It's actually lovely. If you look that direction over there, it should be Praděd, but
today it's very cloudy, yeah. Okay, so how many sides has it got? 8 maybe? Is it octagonal? It's obviously very, very sturdy. It's got nice strong stone pillars. If I can pick out the brown field over there, in the past that field was used as a place for executions. Apart from the red rooftops, we can see the village of Bouzov below us. Yeah. So it gives me the impression of being higher than 45 meters, but as you said,
because the castle
is on a hill. In theory, we should be able to see Praděd from here, but because of the cloudiness today, it's not possible. So now our time is up, we have to leave. So I'm walking around quickly so you can see out the sides the 360-degree view. And that's it. So now back down. And Vladdy back outside again. Yes, yeah, be careful of my head because it's a low arched door. And we're back on the sort of drawbridge, if it were, not anymore. And the view up to the top there. So my advice for visiting this tower is to not come at the weekend. See if you can visit during the week when there will be fewer people here. I quite liked it, but there wasn't that much information about it, nothing at all in English, I have to say. The views were okay, but today was cloudy anyway. There were no information guides or pictures at the top of the tower which told you what you could see in the distance. Again, these days that's normally on most towers, but not here. But of course this is really old. For that reason, I think it's worth visiting. So Vladdy, what would you give it as a score out of 10?
8.
So those are our opinions. Keep watching Towers of the Earth and recommend our channel to your friends, family and everybody else. Remember, we are Tower Hunters. My name is David.
Vladdy.
So goodbye.
Bye.